The substantive issue more than anything else is the money of that oil revenue. And the South would get, if you had an honest border, close to 70% of that revenue. But the South has no way to get it to market. Southern Sudan, which gets over 40 inches of rain a year, has less than 3 miles of paved roads. Trucks can't carry this stuff out. There are no pipelines. So even if you're optimistic and say you're going to have an alternate pipeline built from the south through Kenya to get it to a seaport, you're talking years. And whether or not southern Sudan could hold together without any oil revenue, I'd suggest is a huge unanswered question. The North is dependent on this oil because the regime has prospered, and it's not only the elite who clearly have benefited a great deal, but others as well. They can't live with it, without it. Seems to me for some time that there is a deal to be made where the South agrees to pay a certain amount of carrying cost for their oil to go through the North's pipeline, such that there is an accommodation on the revenue side for 5 or 10 years. But because of those elements I discussed at the very beginning, this history and heritage and habit of violence and conflict and distrust, there's not been able to be progress. But if the international community wants to be helpful, as opposed to just being active, they'd focus on this substantive issue.